Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ng mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Amoranto Sports Complex, Quezon City. Here we go for the fifth match, Game 2, Quarterfinals, Playoffs, South Division, presented by TMT Play, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural Season. Here we go. It's time for your Dasmarinas Don Pacundo AJ Hoops 14 under and Quezon Junior Huskers 14 under. Introducing first the starters of Dasmarinas Don Pacundo AJ Hoops 14 under. He's playing forward number 2, Wayne Christian Werner. Guard number 5, CJ Castillejo. Playing point guard number 10, Alian Sakari Aguanze. Small forward number 13, Charles Andre Rabello. Center number 25, Peter John Bercasio. The head coach of Dasmarinas Don Pacundo AJ Hoops 14 under, Coach Alpi Guanze. Assistant coaches Archie Bernardino and Juan Lucio. And now it's time for your Quezon Junior Huskers 14 under. Here are the starters. Playing small forward number 3, Ken Harry Marasigan. Power forward number 10, Aljon Buazo. Center number 30, Julian Rustria. Shooting guard number 33, Matthew Ezekiel Dongog. Point guard number 34, Lance Lisa. Head coach of Quezon Junior Huskers 14 under, Coach Paul John Reyes. Assistant coach Barry Bancoro. The game's official at this match, your crew chief Dong Ramos, Christopher Neg Santos, John Mahinay, and Paul Lubaton. Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
And you are joining us for this Game 2. Nitong matchup between Dasmarinas Don Pacundo AJ Hoops at saka ang Quezon Junior Huskers. This is 2 versus 7 in the 14 and under division sa South. Joel Parcon here bringing the action alongside my partner, Coach Noy Africa. Coach, nung unang game medyo tambakan ang nangyari. Are we going to expect something similar to happen here, or is something different in the books?
Well, in the first game nga, itong Dasmarinas Don Pacundo AJ Hoops playing to their billing as the number 2 seed against this number 7 Quezon Junior Huskers. And in that game, pretty much the story was their ability to push the ball in transition. They had a 14-point fast break advantage. And for Quezon, just make sure that you do not allow itong Dasmarinas squad to get to run in transition, because that's really the strength nitong Dasmarinas. And if they want to extend this to another ball game, it will definitely be up to Ken Harry Marasigan, who finished with 20.7 rebounds. Marasigan averaging for this tournament nearly 17 rebounds, nearly 9 rebounds, and 3 steals per game. While on the side of Dasmarinas, of course, the old reliable itong si CJ Castillejo averages 18 points per game, but in game 1 only finished with 7 points. However, we had this guy CK1 Gonzalez stepping up, finishing with a double-double with 17 points and 10 rebounds. So Dasmarinas definitely has enough firepower for them to still be winning ball games even with CJ Castillejo not really producing offensively.
Ayun, and aside nga from itong si Calvin Klein Gonzalez, there was also Charles Ravelo and Peter Bercasio providing offense para dito sa Don Pacundo. Samantalang para naman dun sa Quezon, it was Karurukan who was partnering with Ken Harry Marasigan in the absence of offense mula dito kay Kenji Amante. So Ravelo.
Was Ravelo, as he said, in transition, scoring yet again.
Ito ulit ang Dasmarinas. Mintes yung jumper. So tumatakbo din ulit dito ang Quezon. Ken Harry Marasigan up ahead and in.
Itong Quezon actually had a good number of fast break points, had 18, just really gave up too much to the side of Dasmarinas.
As Guanse with that high looper over the outstretched arms of itong number 30 ng Quezon, si Rustria. Nice pass mula dito kay Kenji Amante, and drawing a foul is Bueza.
Well, if Bueza had caught that pass cleanly, that would have been easy 2 points for him. But still, he is rewarded with a trip to the free throw line.
Mintis nga lang yung unang free throw. One more opportunity para dito kay Aljon Bueza. Off to the left. Here's Guanse. Castillejo from the corner, that's short. Rebound recovered by Bercasio, but to the wrong person. But he gets the steal here. The layup, kulang sa English yung kanyang tira.
Actually, that layup was available on the right side, but choosing to make it more difficult, trying to finish on the left side. Itong si Bercasio.
Another short three-point shot there, and the layup by Castillejo, no whistle blown.
Just great effort there for Dongog to bother that Castillejo fast break.
Weave here para sa Quezon. Marasigan attacks. Gets it to Amante for three. Short, but andun. Itong si Ken Harry Marasigan for the putback.
Marasigan continuing to work here, trying to give his team a chance to extend his game to a game 3.
We saw earlier itong latest Shore Holmes finally getting to the semifinals, eliminating yung Imus in the previous game that went into overtime. So
you gotta love the effort there for Imus. You would think that they just lay down and just take an early vacation. They were down 6 with about 2 minutes remaining, but they were able to force overtime. However, just too much Cesar Escoto come overtime, and pulling off the win and advancing to the semifinals ng Leyte.
as Ken Harry Marasigan with another basket. That will be his 6th point. 6 of the 8 ng Junior Huskers, all by Ken Harry Marasigan. Samantalang ito si Castillejo misses yet again. But on the putback, that's Ravelo.
think Castillo has been working on that outside shot, and he's trying to see if he can hit them in game, but so far no success.
And that's another basket para dito sa Quezon. The score is now tied at 10-all as an illegal pick was given there by si Werner. And
A platoon swap for Quezon.
naiwan na lang si Marasigan. Tama ba? Tama, si Marasigan. Just to try and get different looks. No good on that layup. Itong si Argusino. Almost a turnover there by Dasmarinas. Here's Guance. He is fouled by Argusino. Pass is tipped off. Karurukan. He's got Argusino, and the layup is good.
And quickly, this second group for Quezon producing. They're now up by 2 over Dasmarinas.
Guance looking for options. He evades the double team. Castillejo, he will attack. Wanted the no-look back pass underneath to Gonzalez, but a foul is called there.
It's actually a difficult angle there for Castillejo. Although that's the kind of angle that only a left-hander would have.
Here's Castillejo. He will try a three. Misses. Bercasio with the offensive rebound. Once again to Castillejo. They swing it over to the other side. Guance. Guance gets it to Ravelo. Ravelo attacks and will be called for the traveling.
Interesting how Castillejo is continuing to shoot that three-pointer now at 0 out of 4. But you know, that is really the only team of CJ Castillejo, that consistent outside shot. He's a very good slasher.
As Argusino's layup is erased by Bercasio. Checking into the ball game, Bernardino para dito kay Castillejo. Here's Argusino. Gets it back. Shoots a three. That is short. Rebounded by Guance, but stolen by Argusino. Gets it over to the big man on the other side.
So since checking in, Argusino already with a basket and a steal and an assist.
Stuffing and also got one of his shots blocked. As Karurukan will go all the way and make the layup. And so etong Quezon bumulusok to a 6-point lead, 16-10. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back. And with 23 seconds to go dito sa ating first quarter, Lamang ng 6 ang Quezon over Dasmarinas as a foul is called. And Ravelo is at the line. Itong si Ravelo has actually been the top scorer para dito sa Dasmarinas, now with 7 points. He averages almost 10 points and 4 rebounds and 2 assists para dito sa Dasmarinas.
Definitely a lot more options on the side of Dasmarinas, and players are able to step up when needed.
Mintis nga lang yung pangalawang free throw. Here's Arcosino bringing down the ball. He's being harassed by itong si yung Marasigan din. I had to do a double take kasi may Marasigan nga din pala itong Dasmarinas. Si Dwayne Joseph.
Just making sure you weren't seeing something and saying something different.
Oo. Akala ko nga Dwayne Johnson. And Marasigan with the ball. Gets it to Shadare. Triple try. Doesn't go for Ravelo. And that's it for the quarter. The score is 16-11. 5-point lead para dito sa Quezon over Dasmarinas. Don Facundo AJ Hoops. As we take a look at the TMT play move of the game. This was Guance with a high looper. That's your TMT play move of the game. And we'll be back for the second quarter.
Two teams meet once again for an intense game here in the playoffs. Coach Paul Reyes of Quezon Junior Huskers mentioned that they have reminded their players to fix their plays at gawin ng tama at yung prepare nila, but also at the same time enjoying the game. Feeling positive for this game, Coach Paul said na kahit anuman ang mangyari today, alam nila na they did their best. Sa kabilang koponan naman, Coach Alfie Guances said that with all of the traveling to and from Manila, it's important for them to have breaks. Kaya naman coming into this game, the condition of their players are okay. Dahil sabi nga ni Coach Alfie, importante ang may maayos sa tulog bago sila maglaro. Of course, before we continue with this game, we want to thank our major sponsor, TMT Play, for being our constant companion here in the Junior MPBL. Para suportahan ang mga malalarong kabataan, TMT Play, unleash your casino adventure. Gaming is for 20 years and above only. Keep it fun, mga kaliga. Game responsibly. And of course, parental supervision is advised. Let's get back to the panel.
And thank you for that report. The third member of our panel, Daniel Laguardia. And for Quezon, fix their play.
Pretty much, talking about the execution, the proper execution of plays. And of course, always enjoy the game. And I believe, they're coming in as a 7th seed. They really have nothing to lose in this series because I think for the program, it's already an accomplishment for them to be finishing 7th in this very highly competitive Junior MPBL 14 and under division. And whatever helps you sleep at night, if you know that you did your best each and every day, you'll fall asleep well every night.
And speaking of sleeping well at night, yun naman ang point na pinarating nitong Dasmarinas Don Facundo AJ Hoops. Because of course, rest and recovery is part of the life of an athlete. Hindi po pwedeng pukpok lang ng pukpok. Kasi kailangan din magpahinga yung mga katawan nitong mga atleta para they can perform at an optimum level at my games.
But actually, interesting how it's Dasma saying due to the travel to and from Manila, they're going up against Quezon. Easily double or triple the travel time.
So ito ngayon ang Quezon, lamang sila ng 7 right now. Karurukan swings it to the other side to Amante. And the passes are just a little bit more crisp dito para sa Quezon. May purpose lahat ng pasa, hindi lang para mawala sa iyo yung bola.
And that was exactly what was meant by fixing the plays.
As Amante gets the corner 3 there.
Amante was really one of the missing links for Quezon and looking to step up here.
As that rebound is wrestled away by Rayland Panaligan. Here's Amante over to Villamea. Karurukan attacks, kicks it out. Amante for 3, off. Rebound once again, Panaligan. Still nothing going. One more try, nothing still, and Gonzalez is fouled.
You're feeling a slight air of overconfidence on the side of Don Pacundo, and Quezon did not go all the way here to just roll over and pack their bags and go back to Quezon and wait for the next season of the Junior MPBL until Dasmarinas realizes this. They could go home and have to prepare for a Game 3 against Quezon.
Hindi umubra yung strategy dun ni Guance na i-bounce off yung bola dito kay Amante. Amante wise to that ploy because he's probably used that several times as well as the primary ball handler for his team. Yun nga lang, yung on the offense naman, the Quezon Junior Huskers throw the ball back. Werner on the attack. He picks up a foul from Panaligan and will go to the line for 2.
Well, definitely, I don't see Wayne Werner. You know, he's not really the guy who appears on the stat sheets to be one of their reliable producers on the court, but there are a lot of intangibles that he brings to the table. You know, he's got the height to play big as needed, but also has the ability to put the ball on the floor and facilitate for his teammates.
And he is one of the players na, you know, he won't be, what he does won't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but the effort with which he plays will really really helps itong the Don Pacundo. And in all of its success.
Can Harry Marasigan, the first player in double digits for both teams.
He's now got 10 points to go with 4 rebounds and 2 assists. As we take a look.
Coach Paul John Reyes of the Quezon Junior Huskers.
And Marasigan is blocked there by Werner, but gets the ball back and makes the basket.
You know, even if he has already 12 points, you don't feel like he's exerting too much effort to get his points. Or just really letting the game flow and let his points come through the natural flow of the offense.
And etong si Werner draws another foul from Panaligan, so he goes to the line for 2. Mintes yung una. Anong point ng ano niyan, coach? Yung sa jersey, yung tinatali, yung dito sa may shoulders.
Well, some players don't like the feel. They feel that's restrictive. That part of the sleeve right by the collar. That's why, you know, Arwin Santos, some players in college, they do that mainly because if you watch some of the players, that's something that they keep on adjusting. Siyempre hindi naman nakikita ng mga tao what we're talking about and what I'm gesturing. But I think they get the picture.
Oo. And kaya ko rin na-point out sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon, si Wayne Werner, yung kanyang pagkatali ng mga sleeves na kanyang jersey. Mintes yung dalawang free throw para dito kay Rustria. check that. That was Bueza. Si Guanse will be called for a dribbling violation.
Actually, yung free throw stance ito ni Bueza looks textbook. But what do you call this? The speed at which he takes it, I feel like he is rushing his free throw too much. Maybe he just needs to slow it down quite a bit.
So that comes with some more training, no, and some more skills training, to be precise. As that floater goes in for Sobre Peña.
Especially free throws. Talaga, it's a matter of repetitions and you try to build that muscle memory. Itong si Ken Harry Marasigan, the muscle memory to score is already there, already with 14 points.
And he wants to be the very best. As Guanse getting a screen from Bercasio, gets it over and in for Castillejo. The score is now 27-17. 10-point lead para sa Quezon Junior Huskers with 2 minutes and 53 seconds to go dito sa ating second quarter. We'll be back.
Mga kaliga, andito pa rin tayo sa Junior MPBL and we are still live. This time I have here with me Assistant Coach Archie Bernardino of Dasmarinas, Don Facundo, AJ Hoops. So Coach, kita naman natin na medyo may difference na tayo sa scores. What do you think your team needs to do para makahabol or makalamang man sa kabilang team?
Actually, we're focusing on defense talaga. No? So since every practice, yun yung pinaka-main weapon talaga namin eh. So every players, even sa mga first unit and second unit, yun yung nagdidepensahan sila talaga eh. So, I think we have to connect our defense for this game, for next quarter.
Of course, Coach, meron tayong supporters na nanonood dito sa court mismo and online. Meron po ba kayong gustong pasalamatan or sabihin sa kanila?
Actually, nagpapasalamat po kami sa supporters namin, especially sa KD Nantes Construction, Coordinate Logistics, Beulah Land School, Sir Henry Pantoliana, AG Hoops Camp, Don Facundo Sportswear, sa wife ko, at sa mga parents, relatives, at mga supporters po ng mga bata na hindi nagsasawang sumuport sa amin.
Thank you so much. Once again, that was Assistant Coach Archie Bernardino of Dasmarinas, Don Facundo, AJ Hoops. And of course, as we continue to watch this game, of course, we want to thank our sponsor, TMT Play, for being our constant companion here in the Junior MPBL para suportahan ang mga manlalarong kabataan. TMT Play, unleash your casino adventure. Gaming is for 21 years and above only. Keep it fun, mga kaliga. Game responsibly. And of course, parental supervision is advised. Let's get back to the panel.
And thank you for that, Daniel and si Coach RG Bernardino. So defense is the name of the game para dito sa Dasmarinas Don Facundo AJ Hoops.
Well, I might be nitpicking here with CJ Castillejo, but I think those early attempts to try to get his shooting from the outside going actually yung team nila couldn't find the tempo after that. And right now, I think he's realized that and he's been trying to get to the basket now, which is really the strength of the game of CJ Castillejo.
As CK1 Gonzalez with a block on that play. He swats away the shot of Julian Rustria. But ball will stay with Quezon on that floater, no good. Rebound battle won by Quezon. And that basket goes in for Renzo Esclanda. Here is Dasmarinas. Guanse gets it back to Castillejo. Jab step. Gets it back to Guanse. Libre ng kaunti si Rafael. Oh, yes!
Ravelo now will be the first player in double digits for Dasmarinas as Castillejo will get another basket.
And almost another steal there for Dasmarinas. Marasigan is fouled by Castillejo.
And you feel like Dasmarinas has flipped a switch here. You can see the energy starting to rise for them.
Oo. And kasabay dun yung medyo nakikita natin yung excitement sa galaw nitong si Castillejo.
That's right. Earlier, I felt like he went into this game thinking that I'm gonna work on my threes, basically because they did win big over Quezon, and I think parang sumama rin yung mga teammates niya na thinking that this was going to be an automatic win for them. And much to their surprise, they faced this Quezon squad now up 8 against them.
With 13 seconds to go dito sa ating quarter, Ravelo goes up and in. And we've got 6 seconds to go. I don't know if the Quezon Junior Huskers know about it. 2 seconds. Marasigan, he probably didn't know. As we end the second quarter, the score is 31-25, 6-point lead para sa Quezon Junior Huskers. And as we take a look at the TMT play move of the game, this was CJ Castillejo attacking the basket and making it. That's your TMT play move of the game. Quezon brings a 6-point lead into the half. We'll be back for the second half. Wagan kicks it out. Doliente step back, goes up. Yes! As we take a look at some highlights from the first half, medyo nakalayo itong Quezon Junior Huskers. So ano pa bang mga iba nating mga stats mula nung first half, Coach, that can tell us the story of what happened there?
Although it's Dasmarinas with the better shooting percentage, 47% against Quezon. It's actually Quezon with more field goal makes, 14 against just 10, and 11 more field goal attempts. So was actually a result of them rebounding better, 18 to 13 against Dasmarinas. Also with turnovers, you had 13 for Dasmarinas, which Quezon was able to convert into 12 points off turnovers against just 8 para dito sa Dasmarinas. And the fast break points, 10 for Quezon, 6 for Dasmarinas. Leading scorers for both teams, it's Ravelo for Dasmarinas and Ken Harry Marasigan already with 15 para dito sa Quezon.
And interesting to note nga yung fast break points, 10 points na para sa Quezon, 6 pa lang para dito sa Dasmarinas. When on average, it is Dasmarinas that actually averages 21, close to 21 per game. Samantalang yung Quezon naman nasa 14 lang. So the running game going the way of itong Quezon Junior Huskers for now. But we did see signs of life mula dito sa Dasmarinas Don Pacundo AJ Hoops pagdating nung second quarter.
Especially those last few minutes wherein Castillejo was starting to be more aggressive going to the basket, and they were able to force some turnovers to end the first half.
Oo, kaya it was as high as 10 points kanina eh. Tapos na ibaba nila to somewhere in the 6 or 5 area. Itong si Karurukan will go to the line for 2 free throws on a foul by Barcasio. His first free throw is off.
Remember that Karurukan had a double-double in Game 1, finishing with 14 points and 11 rebounds.
So far, that's only his 4th point, and he has not yet gotten a single rebound dito sa ating ball game.
Well, you know that Dasmarinas did their homework and had key guys to focus on. And I guess Karurukan is one of them, but so far they haven't been able to contain si Ken Harry Marasigan, who is already nearing his Game 1 production.
And on average, Ken Harry does, as you mentioned earlier, have average 17 points and 9 rebounds. So malapit na rin siya dun. Panaligan triggers the inbound. And that pass from Argosino is tipped off by Barcasio, pero Barcasio throws the ball right back. Here's Karurukan inside, will be called for the traveling.
Could see there si Argosino talking to Karurukan dahil buwis buhay yung assist nga that time, sacrificing his body, diving to the floor.
And Mintis to si Barcasio on the shot. Castillejo will try a 3 that's off to the right and a little too much. And the ball will go back to the orange shirts. We're up by 7 right now, 32 to 25, with less than 7 minutes to go in the third quarter.
I think for Castillejo, he needs to work his way up to that 3-point area. Like at the start of the ball game, he was just going straight to hoisting that. Sometimes it's really a matter of rhythm for the shooters.
And also rhythm din yan sa simpleng passing lang. Hindi usap dun si Barcasio at si Werner, as we have a report from Daniel. Daniel, take it away.
joining this league and reaching the playoffs are definitely not small things. Kaya naman for Coach Paul Reyes of Quezon Junior Huskers, the biggest lesson his team could ever get is yung nakikita nila ng players nila yung pagkakaiba ng liga na ito sa usual na sinasalihan nila. For them, it's an eye-opening moment that pushes their players to step up more para maging kasing lakas sa mga kalaban nila. This league has taught the team to work and train harder, which is definitely showing on the court today. Let's see if they will be able to maintain this lead until the end of the fourth quarter. Back to you, Joel and Noy.
At yun naman nga talaga ang kagandahan nitong Junior MPBL. It brings different coaching stables, no? And coaching camps together. And tapos nakikita ng mga from different provinces pa. So nakikita ng mga coaches natin dito, mga teams natin dito, yung mga style of play ng other cities and other provinces.
And also for the players, an opportunity for self-evaluation where can they place their level of play. They could be dominating some of the leagues that they are playing in back where they play. But you know, going to a grander stage like the Junior MPBL is where you find out are you progressing properly towards your dream of becoming a basketball player? Or wala pa talaga? I mean, just to be blunt about it, it's, you know, where you find out, do you have an opportunity? If you have an opportunity, what do you need to work on to keep trying to meet your potential as a basketball player?
As that attempt is smothered by Don Pacundo AJ Hoops, and matatawagan din ng foul si Karurukan on the Travelo attack. Ikaw ba, Coach, nung bata-bata pa tayo, meron ka ba mga sinasali-salihan mga coaching camps?
When I was younger, I had no plans of coaching. I wanted to play. But as early, I think the minute I stepped into college, alam ko, it was over. Nakita ko na how big the players are. Actually, late in high school, when I saw how tall the bigs that we have in San Beda, I'm too small. I don't think I'm gonna cut it. So, you know, coaching was really just something I stumbled upon. I've always loved, you know, watching basketball, and getting into the field actually just gave me a better understanding of the game. But it's a thankless profession, so I'm pretty much retired from that, and I'm really enjoying doing what we're doing right now.
Of course, we get to talk about the game that we love and seeing all of these
Dream
future.
start, di ba? Seeing these kids build their dreams.
And we talked about it nga in the previous game na magmula pa lang dun sa dalawang teams na naglaro, na ang dami natin nakita na nung unang simula pa lang yung season to that game earlier, ang laki na ng difference. Not just in yung mga itsura nila, pero their game as well.
In a span of less than 4 months, you could already see progression by leaps and bounds by these players.
At yan ang nagagawa kasi na merong kang season, merong inaabangan talaga yung mga players na babalik tayo dun sa ni-report ni Daniel na they have to work and train hard. Yun, napipilitan or na i-encourage yung development ng mga players natin sa Junior MPBL. And it's now just a 3-point lead para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers. But itong si Guance is called for a dribbling violation. And he will be given a rest.
Very low scoring quarter so far. Only 4 points for Dasmarinas. Quezon with only a solitary point.
And wala pa rin natagdag doon. Rebound, napunta kay Ravelo. This Werner up ahead. No good. And 4-1 pa rin. Here's Bueza, goes up for the jumper. That's short. Gonzalez He's got 5 orange shirts around him. Goes up for the layup anyway and misses. Ito si Kenji Amante. They've got the weave going. Amante, corner 3, short. Rebound, napunta pa rin sa kanila. Still nothing. Harurukan gets the ball back, goes up, and really just a lot of shots but no conversions. And that was Karurukan taking the ball away. Ang dami nangyari doon pero walang umuscore.
Yeah, with the pace at which this third quarter is going, to be honest with you, I don't have anything intelligent to say. Just both teams missing a lot of shots. But, you know, the effort is there for both teams. The work rate has not even diminished, but not much scoring going on.
As finally, etong si Bercasio converts. Passing mula dito sa Quezon. No good para kay Padillo. And Caballo misses. And there's Ravelo once again swooping in for the putback.
And if you're Quezon, you don't like this because, you know, you've been keeping Dasmarinas at bay, and now you're going to have dangerously close to a solitary point quarter. And in a do-or-die game, you just cannot afford to have this. They've limited Dasmarinas to just 8 points this quarter. That's a very commendable defensive job. But you're gonna have to score the basketball too.
Hindi lang talaga makahanap ng made basket. As finally, itong si Padillo makes a shot from the line. Mintis yung pangalawa pero rebounded by Bueza and he's blocked. They recover the ball. Argusino. 16 seconds on the quarter clock. They've got 5 seconds on their shot clock. And stepping on the line is itong si William Mea. So 6.7 seconds to go. It's tied at 43. Here's Castillejo. Ravelo for 3. No good. Putback is there for Bercasio. And he ends this third quarter giving Dasmarinas a 2-point lead, 35-33. As we take a look at the TMT play move of the game. This was at Steel and Eye in the Sky play. That's your TMT play move of the game. 2-point lead for Dasmarinas heading into the fourth quarter. We'll be back.
at this time, I have here with me Quezon Junior Huskers assistant coach Carl Barry Bangcoro. So coach, kitang-kita naman na your players are fired up as ever. What do you think were the changes that happened coming into this game para ganito sila ka-motivated?
It really helps. It helped us coaches to let them prepare na it's a do or die situation. Na if we lose today, tapos na yung season eh. So we have to play our best talaga. There's no room for error as much as possible. Kaya kaya kung kaya talagang gumo hard at all times, pipiga kami until the very end.
Well, good luck with that, Coach. Siyempre, meron tayong supporters na nanonood online and also inside the court. Would you like to say anything to them?
Sa mga nanonood and sa sumusuporta sa Quezon Junior Huskers, maraming salamat. Including sa mga boss namin, kay Governor Dr. Helen Tan, kay Boss RD Tan, kay Kong Mike Tan, and kay Attorney Thank you.
Thank you so much. Once again, good luck, Coach, for the rest of the game. Let's see how the rest of the second half will go. But before that, we would like to thank our major sponsor, TMT Play, for being our constant companion here in the Junior MPBL para suportahan ang ating mga manlalarong kabataan. TMT Play, unleash your casino adventure. Gaming is for 21 years and above only. Keep it fun, mga kaliga. Game responsibly. And of course, parental supervision is advised. Let's get back to the panel.
And thank you for that, Daniel Laguardia. So pipiga until the end. Yan ang message ng coaching staff nitong Quezon Junior Huskers.
Well, if you're the coaching staff of Quezon, you don't really need to say anything to motivate these kids. Are in a situation where if they lose, the season is over. And if you win, you put yourself in a position in another do-or-die game.
Oh.
So it doesn't get more exciting than that. You don't need any additional fuel to inspire these kids. And so far, they've been keeping it close with Dasmarinas.
That's a putback for Dasmarinas. Bercasio with the basket, and here's Werner with the steal. Guanze for the layup. It's short, but Werner is there for the putback, and he will draw a foul from Panaligan.
Well, when also the offense of the Dasmarinas actually also struggled in the third quarter. Even if they finished with 10, most of those coming late in the quarter, mostly from the efforts of guys like Bercasio and Werner attacking the offensive glass.
And more importantly than that, they limited itong Quezon to only 2 points noong quarter na yun.
And that's on a pair of free throws. Actually, not made by the same person, separately scoring those 2 free throws.
And kaya na-overhaul nitong Dasmarinas, Don Pacudo, AJ Hoops yung lead ng Quezon Junior Huskers. At ngayon nasa kanila na ang lamang by 5. So may got 3.
That's the first field goal in the second half for Quezon, and it took almost 12 minutes.
As that is a power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL. Pound for Pound Fitness focuses on strength and conditioning and athletic training. So if you want to elevate your game, gusto mo makondisyon para sa mga training at mga liga at iba pa, just visit a branch near you. Werner converts his end one play opportunity.
So again, Wayne Werner now with 6 points to go with 5 rebounds. Not necessarily a heavy scorer. Again, not a player who will figure prominently in the stat sheet, but at the end of the game, he will always have a positive effect for the team of Dasmarinas.
Rustria extra pass, and that is Bueza with the basket.
Great recognition there, finding the open teammate underneath for the easy score.
And speaking of Werner, not the usual suspect kung pagdating sa scoring. You also have guys like itong si Ravelo, he doesn't really, I mean, he averages close to 10 points, but he's not usually the main scorer of Dasmarinas.
And
Right?
today, he has been
Oo.
the top scorer with 18 points.
Mintis ulit doon ang Dasmarinas, but they recover the ball. And speaking of, here's Ravelo underneath. This time he's blocked, but a foul is called. It will be on. Villamea.
Marasigan has been quiet in the second half. Currently has 15, but has yet to score here in the second half.
So itong si Ravelo at the line is 2 for 2. And he now has 20 points across his name. Here's Villamea. Amante. Triple try, no good. Underneath, that's Bueza. Still nothing going. Werner pushing the pace. Goes up. No good. Ball tracked by Bueza. Pushes it forward to Marasigan, but he couldn't hold on to the ball, and it will stay with the orange shirts.
So, you know, right now it is Ken Harry Marasigan time for Quezon. He will need to have the same production that he had in the first half, finishing with 15.
Villamea is fouled from behind by Castillejo. We've got less than 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 6 ang hinahabol dito ng Quezon Junior Huskers. Villamea looked at the three for a couple of seconds, gets it off to Amante.
Amante had a triple in the first half. That's going to be his second, and they just might need a couple more here in the last 5.5 remaining.
As the putback is good for Bercasio, increasing this lead back to 45 to 40 with 5.5 minutes remaining in the fourth. We'll be back. And we're back here at the Amoranto Arena in Quezon City. Lamang ng 5 ang Dasmarinas Don Facundo AJ Hoops. 45 to 40 over the Quezon Junior Huskers. Castillejo looks at the three, misses. Rebound goes to Villamea. May nangungunang 4 na Quezon Junior Huskers, and itong si Castillejo gives up the foul.
Right now, Castillejo from the three-point area, 0 out of 8. But he continues to shoot.
So, yun, inupo na naman itong si Castillejo. Bibigyan siguro ng couple of minutes rest to try and recollect.
You know, that will come with maturity for CJ Castillejo. Maybe he's put in enough work to be, he thinks that he can make that shot. But when you go 0 for 5, you go back to your strengths. You go to the rim where you're more dangerous, and missing shots from the outside as opposed to try and create inside, maybe even create some drop pass opportunities for your teammates. That just might be more beneficial for your team.
Speaking of drop pass, yun yung nangyari doon so that Bercasio could get that basket. Bercasio now with 12 points and 11 rebounds to be the number 2 option so far behind itong si Ravelo, who has 20 points and 7 rebounds.
And, very quickly itong si Bercasio bigla na lang naka-double-double na. Was quiet in the first half.
Mintis mula sa tres si Ravelo. Another drop pass to Bercasio and the basket goes in.
Pass actually coming from Sobre Peña.
And once again, the pass is a little too strong para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers. Bercasio lays it up and lays it in. And forcing itong Quezon Junior Huskers to call a timeout. Once again, it is now a 10-point lead para sa Dasmarinas Don Facundo AJ Hoops. We'll be back. And we're back here. Fourth quarter action dito sa Game 2. Itong 2 versus 7 match-up ng South Division ng 14 and under. Dasmarinas bumulusok na nitong dito sa second half. They have now scored 26 points as opposed to just 10 para dito sa Quezon Junior Huskers.
CK Juan Gonzalez trying to join the scoring party now, getting put back.
As a foul is called there, it will be on Guanse. So, 12 ang hinahabol dito ng Quezon Junior Huskers as Argusino calling for the head play. Being harassed by Guanse and this time double team by Ravelo. Extra pass, Karurukan gets a power move. Brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL.
So even if Ken Harry Marasigan has been quiet in the second half, he is now trying to set up his teammates. Itong si Karurukan now with 5 points in the ball game, lead down to 10 points.
And Karurukan makes good on the extra free throw. Here's Sobre Peña, gets it to Guanse. Once again to Bercasio for the basket.
Bercasio has just exploded here in the second half. I mean, now with 18 and 11.
And that was Kenji Amante with a basket on the other end. And etong si Guanse is down on the floor. He was clutching onto his left leg. Let's take another look at that previous play. Either nagkabanggaan ng tuhod or naipit.
Nevertheless, incidental contact.
Oo. So, itong si Guanse will have 2 free throws.
Well, we've been talking about how Werner is also one of those players na yung contributions niya on the floor does not really appear on the stat sheet. Pero ito is another guy, itong si Guanse, Alian Guanse. He is their lead point guard. He pretty much, patrols his troops, especially on the offensive end. And, very valuable with how he plays. Of course, his dad is the head coach. And I think on the floor, he is also that head coach for the Dasmarinas squad.
As an unsportsmanlike foul is called on Quezon. On Kenji Amante. Ayun, hinila yung jersey. So, Arabelo will now take 2 free throws.
If this game does not go into overtime, that means that Amante will have to sit out
The rest of the game.
And would end the season on the bench. And if you're a team trying to mount a comeback down by now 12, you cannot afford to make those kinds of mistakes.
And si Bercasio given a rest. As eto ngayon nandoon pa kung ang Dasmarinas. And this is Lista. Gives up a foul on Radulo. Pasok yung una. Radulo is 2 for 2. Almost steal there. So here's Marasigan, gets it to Karurukan. Extra pass, and that's in for Villamea. And here's another steal, Marasigan. He's up ahead, gets it again to Villamea. And still nothing going for Quezon.
Well, if you're Ken Harry Marasigan, that would have been a frustrating sequence there. Able to make the right pass, but not unable to score on Quezon. But you cannot see it on his face.
Oh,
Very expressionless itong bata na to. I mean, whether he scores, whether he does something negative or positive, it's really just the same expression on his face.
and the layup is a little too strong as well. On the putback, Karurukan is fouled. A timeout is called on the floor. 12-point lead for Dasmarinas, 60-48. 1 minute and 13 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be back. Free throws para dito kay Karurukan. He makes the first. Etong Quezon, slowly feeling their season slip away. Unless they do something about it. From the corner, Mintes. And three-point try, no good. Rebounded by William Mea. And matatawagan ang traveling doon. Itong si Divina Gracia.
Well, regardless of the result here, you know, Quezon really was here trying to compete. They finished 7 in the eliminations. They had to go through the play-in and earn the right to be here against Dasmarinas squad, who was just really more prepared against them. Quezon lost by 20 in game 1. Now they're down by 11, and they were very much in this ball game until that 2-point third quarter.
That was the crucial point nitong ating ball game. They just weren't able to come out with enough energy and enough precision to make baskets.
And you don't expect to get into a game 3 with a quarter like that. They knew they had to play excellent basketball for the full 40 minutes, and for sure, you know, if they want to look back at not having a shot at the semifinals, it was really that third quarter in game 2 that did them in.
The jumper is no good. And on the second attempt, may foul na itatawag. So itong si Tombokan will go to the line. And ito complete si Ken Harry Marasigan has been subbed out. And mukhang susunod na itong si Karurukan.
Well, for Dasmarinas, you know, despite them advancing to the next round of the playoffs, they will look back to this game against Quezon. They won game 1 handily, but they started out really slow in game 2. I felt like there was a bit of overconfidence on their part, and you cannot afford to have games like these, especially moving forward where everything becomes a lot tougher. The best of 3 semifinals coming up for them, and they're gonna have to bring their A game if they want to make it all the way to the finals. Division finals pa lang yun. They're gonna have to meet also, whoever wins a division will have to meet the division champion on the other side.
Sa buzzer-beating shot mula dito kay Guadagna. And so, itong Dasmarinas, Don Pacundo, AJ Hoops turn the tide and win by 12, 63-51 over the Quezon Province Junior Huskers. A lot of good contributions mula sa lahat ng mga players dito sa Dasmarinas, Don Pacundo, AJ Hoops, and even also para sa Quezon Junior Huskers. As we take a look at the TMT play move of the game. This was that extra pass from Castillejo to Werner. That's your TMT play move of the game. And so you got Castillejo, Werner, and Bercasio contributing to the cause of Dasmarinas, Don Pacundo, AJ Hoops, but it was none other than our TMT play player of the game who top scored for them, and he's with Daniel. Daniel, take it away.
And of course, congratulations to Dasmarinas, Don Pacundo, AJ Hoops for claiming another win and heading on to the division semifinals. I have here with me a TMT player of the game. Charles Andre Ravelo with 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 steals. So, Charles, kita naman na during the first half, leading ang kabilang team. What did you guys do to, turn the tables and change na kayo na ang nanalo ngayong laro na to?
Sabi nga po ni Coach, unahin lang po namin depensa para manalo kami.
Depensa all the way. Of course, meron tayong mga supporters na nanonood online and also here on the court. Meron ka bang gustong sabihin sa kanila?
Thank you po sa mga family na sumusupport dyan at nagpapasalamat po ako sa Don Pacundo Sportswear, AG Hoops Camp at sa family ko na sumusuporta sa akin lagi dyan. At sa mga taga Sampaloc 2, shoutout po sa inyo.
Thank you so much. Of course, we are about to witness and I would like to invite the head coach of Dasmarinas, Don Pacundo AJ Hoops, to move up the team name in the board. And there you have it. They are heading on to the division semifinals. Don't go anywhere because we still have 16 under coming up for you. Let's get back to the panel.
And congratulations to the Dasmarinas Don Pacundo AJ Hoops and itong si Charles Ravelo for bagging the semifinal seat. And they book a date with itong Leyte Sure Homes sa ating division semifinals. And so, of course, on behalf of my partner, si Coach Noy Africa and Daniel Laguardia, this has been Joel Parcon. Stay tuned. We still have a couple more matches coming up. And up next, it's 16 under action between Quezon Junior Huskers and the Davao City Red Cubs. This has been Joel Parcon. Ingat kayong lahat dyan. This is the TMT Play Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.